Morning of day 6. Day 6 already. Camped at like 12,700 feet last night. Wind was blowing all night. Tent did great. I slept pretty good actually. We've got 12.4 into Spring Creek Pass. Should hopefully meet the shuttle around 12, I guess. And go into town for a much needed town stay. Storms on the horizon. Going to stay in town for at least one full 0 day tomorrow. And if the storm's going to be the next day, I might stay another day. We'll see. Right now I got coffee on. It takes it forever to boil at this high altitude. And it being this cold and windy. So still waiting for the water to boil, get the coffee on, finish up packing up some mess here, and get on the trail. Hope y'all are having a great Tuesday. It's going to be a great one here in Colorado. Let's go. Heading way downhill for my camp spot. Man, I'd like to camp down here. Air's a lot thicker. Full moon has been a welcome companion coming through the San Juans. I've never had a full moon on this hike, to be honest with you, that I remember. It has been special. All right, got to come down here and get some water. Keep heading towards the trailhead. It's going to be a great day. Still heading down to the trailhead. It doesn't matter what part of the trail you're on, you're going to find a view that just blows you away. This state is so beautiful. Into day 6, we made it into Lake City, my favorite trail town. People here are so good. At the trailhead, when we were waiting for the shuttle, I met a whole bunch of younger hikers about my son's age from California. We sat there for an hour waiting on the shuttle. Great conversation. What a good day. Had a great shuttle driver, came into town, got a cheeseburger and a salad and some fries. And we're going to kick it right here at this cabin for 2 nights. Lake City. Can't say enough good things. Catch y'all in the morning. What do you do at 4:10 in the morning on your 0 day in Lake City, Colorado? I start breaking down the box that I sent myself. I put 5 individual days for the next leg into Ziploc bags. I'm going to take away the Ziploc bags just to save some weight, get rid of some of this food, take it to the Hiker Resource Center, and then replace some of the items with things I'm going to buy at the store today. As always, when you send yourself resupply packages, a lot of times you're not going to want the food that you sent yourself. That's not true for me in most aspects. I'm going to eat most of this, but there are some heavy items in here that I am 100% not willing to carry anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and see if another hiker wants to carry them. These are the cabins I stay at every time I come to Lake City. My 3rd time here. Good hosts, good cabins. There's tons of options here. This isn't the only one, but when you find something that works, you just keep doing it. All right, heading down to my favorite place, Lake City Bakery. I was gonna go get a bike from the Hiker Resource Center and ride down, but I guess I'll just walk. It's just beautiful, and why not? Look what I'm looking at. This little town is truly amazing. It's just fun to be here. All right, really the only thing I need today to get is some cheese and a can of gas. Shouldn't be too hard. Making that trip down to Lake City Bakery. I've been looking forward to coming back to Lake City Bakery for 2 years. They're closed tomorrow, which sucks. I may be staying here another day because of rain, or maybe get antsy and push on tomorrow. We'll see, but for now, we're gonna stay in the moment and go get us some delightful breakfast sandwiches and pastries. Laundromat used to be right there, and they closed it down. I didn't know that, so I got here yesterday. Look at those mountains. Freaking sunrise is gonna come up right there. Yeah, so it was attached to that little strip is a restaurant called Climb. So they got new owners owning that whole place and got rid of the laundromat, and Climb's gonna expand its seating. There it is right there with the white sign on it. Yeah, but no laundromat. So for hikers, if you stay at the hostel, laundry comes with it. If you stay at the campground, laundry comes with it. I even think my cabins, there's some other hikers I met yesterday that are staying there. I think she's gonna do their laundry for them. I don't know if it costs anything, but at the Hiker Resource Center, which it just blows my mind. It's such a good place at the church. You just put your laundry in one of their bags, colored bags. Somebody takes it home and does it for you, and then brings it back by 9 o'clock today. The only downfall is, do you have anything to wear? So I'll be honest with you, I washed some underwear a couple of days ago. So I've got those on. I've got my black hiking shorts on. Got some dirty socks on. And then, you know, upper body, just got a jacket or something. Oh, and my rain pants because it's cold. And when I get my laundry back today, I'll just wash those things in the sink. Let them dry, be totally clean. Off we go. Almost to the bakery. We come around this curve, and the store and the bakery are right next to each other. So just around that curve, there's the grocery store. Just went in there yesterday. It's even better stocked than it was a couple of years ago. So doing great things there. And right around this 18-wheeler is the Lake City Bakery. Right there. Whoops, right there. Little white and blue building. Already a truck out front waiting for it. And then for the hostel, so you see the breakfast hangout and the Euphoria restaurants. It's right at the end of this street, right behind that truck. The restaurant's downstairs. You'll see it with the little blue canopies, and the hiker hostel is upstairs. Awesome. I'm gonna eat breakfast there tomorrow because this place will be closed. Yeah, we're here. 7 minutes to heaven. And this is what I got from Lake City Bakery. So 2 breakfast sandwiches. I think this is a ham on poppy seed and a bacon on everything. Yeah. Then a caramel, then a regular cinnamon raisin. One of these will be for today, one of these will be for tomorrow because they're closed. Oh, the place is so good. Went to the post office and mailed a couple of items that I don't want to carry anymore. San Juans is what I was really worried about. Mailed home a cold weather shirt, and I don't remember what else. A GoPro battery or something. A couple other little things. Any way to keep the weight down.
I got a 5-day food carry, so that always sucks. I pared it down too, so I'll probably be a little hungry, but yeah, should be good. Let's talk about the difficulty when you're going northbound, starting in Durango and coming to Lake City. So that first 126 miles through the San Juans, which is arguably the hardest part of the trail. The altitude's the first thing. A lot of people, I don't think, would be able to handle that altitude change. Again, I took a supplement that I think really helped, but I keep myself in incredible shape. I work out every single day of my life, and that helps as well. What you can't replicate at home, and that bit me, as it always does, because my feet are blister prone anyway, is the rocks, the uneven footholds, all the way through the San Juans. From honestly the time you leave Durango to the time you get into Lake City, you were dealing with rocks on the trail. And I had a good sock combo at first. I started out with my Injinjis, and my feet did really well the first couple of days. But then doing some downhills and rocks, just jostling your feet inside your shoes for 20 plus miles a day, I formed 2 blisters underneath toenails, which isn't abnormal for me. I've had blisters my whole life. So I moved away from the Injinjis because of those, because they made those 2 toes a little bit bigger and wouldn't fit well into the little individual toe sock. So just went into regular Darn Toughs, and 80, 90 miles into the trail after a few days, when I haven't walked that far in years, I started getting blisters like normal. My feet will swell, my toes will swell, and my little toe will move up underneath the other one, and it'll form a blister, and it did. And I just keep fixing them on trail. A lot of people that haven't had a lot of blisters, let blisters really affect them. Man, if you know how to take care of them, blisters aren't really that big of a deal. You're just going to have to deal with them as they pop up. Some people will say, well, man, if you feel the hot spot, stop and fix it. Yeah, that's good. But a lot of times, your feet are going to hurt. It's not hot spots. It's not blister forming. Your feet are going to hurt out here because you're walking on freaking rocks all day long. So if you stop every time your foot starts hurting because you think it's friction, you're going to do about 3 miles a day here. So it's the balance. It's just getting to know your feet, and how to adjust them to keep moving forward. After a day and a half of rest, feet are good. I think they're about ready to go. We're just going to tape up what we need to tape up, put on our socks and shoes, and head up the trail today. Should be good. Other difficulties about the San Juans, this part, I don't stop at Silverton. I carry 3 days of food to get me to Mullis Pass campground. Get my other 3 days of food, 3+ days of food, take a shower, and then continue on to Lake City. And when I leave Lake City going southbound, I do the same thing. Send a box there so you don't have to carry 5 or 6 days out of here, or plan on going into Silverton and Resupply. If I can do things on trail, like if there are resources on the trail or just off the trail, like Monarch, man, I'm going to use those every time. So I don't have to worry about wasting a day of getting a hitch into Silverton, having to spend the night, then trying to get a hitch out the next day. I'd rather just go in, get my stuff, and just keep moving up the trail. Durango to Lake City, or Lake City to Durango, is a hard section. It is a lot of elevation gain and loss, and it will challenge your body physically. So coming up with a good strategy of how many miles you want to do during a day is important, but the water can be challenging too. There's a lot of days that I would have stopped at 20 or 21 had there been water there, but I had to keep going to like 24 or 25 just to get to a lake, something I don't even want to use as a water source, but I had to, and it ended up being okay anyway. So not only is it challenging elevation profile wise, but it's also challenging water wise, especially this year, more so than the other 2 times I hiked it. All in all, it's the most beautiful section of trail I've ever hiked. It's 126 miles of just beauty. Well, let's say about 113. The first 13 or so, or 15, you're in the woods by Durango. But besides that, once you climb up out of Durango, that trail is beautiful. Yeah, I think that's about it. Challenging, whether you're going northbound or southbound, but I'd argue northbound is much harder. elevation gain right off the front, and the climbs, honest to God, seem like they're built for southbounders, not northbounders. Southbounders for most of the trail have a pretty, let's just say the trail was designed to make the big climb seem easier for them. Hope Pass on the Collegiate West is a great example. When you're going up Hope Pass, going southbound, there aren't a lot of switchbacks, but the trail is kind of graded nicely all the way up to the summit. Once you crest that summit, it is straight down, and it is slick, and there should be switchbacks there, but they aren't. It sucks going down it, but just imagine turning around and coming back up it with a straight up trail. And I think so far, that's what northbounders will face. It's more challenging than what a southbounder will face. It just feels up to this point that the trail is more conducive to a southbound hike. Not only because you start lower in Denver and climb up in elevation gradually, but it just seems the trail is laid out better for southbounders when it comes to the climbs and the descents. That's arguable though. And there aren't many northbounders out here, which I enjoy. All right, y'all, I think that's about what I wanted to say. If I think of something else, I'll come back on here. I hope that helped.